Hi, Alana. How are you?
I'm good. Good to see you, Sarah. How are
It's,
you? How's baby Rose?
it's good to see you too. She's great. She's actually 7 months old today.
Oh my
So
gosh,
I
I can't
know
believe
I
it.
can't either. Time flies, and she's it's such a fun age. She's
uh,
awesome. So thanks for asking. For those of you who we maybe haven't met yet, I'm Sarah Friedovich. I'm the director of corporate communications at KinderCare, and I'm here with Alana. Do you want to do a quick introduction?
sure. I'm Dr. Elanna Yalow. I'm the Chief Academic Officer of Kindercare Education.
So, Alana, we were just talking about my new baby. And I have sort of a big question for you today. It's about other parents like myself who might be nervous about putting their infant in a kinder care center. So I'm wondering what sage advice you have for those parents who are feeling a little trepidation.
That's a tough question, and I think particularly at this time when there's so much uncertainty, I think there's added concerns that parents are facing. Just thinking all the questions they used to have, and now they're added questions about health and safety, not just for babies, but for children of all ages. So there may be a few things that I could say that might be a little bit helpful. First, let's start with health and safety protocols, because that's kind of the first gating factor for families right now. They need to know that their child is going to be safe. You should absolutely expect the center to have very high standards of health and safety. And so, from whether it's health checks at entry, limited access to classrooms to make sure that there aren't people walking in and out of the classroom your baby is in, consistent grouping, expect to see teachers using masks, social distancing in classrooms. There's all kinds of things that we have learned can really help keep our children, our families, and our staff safe. So that's almost a non-starter in trying to figure out where you're going to put your child.
Yeah, that's definitely reassuring to hear. I mean, that health and safety, I think, is what most parents are thinking about, it seems, constantly now. So knowing that we're taking all of those precautions is, again, really reassuring to hear. Now, we talk about health and safety, but I also know that there's a lot of magic that happens in our classrooms every single day. And being a new mom, I often think about our infant teachers and the fact that they are with babies all day, which is amazing. But can you talk a little bit about just what makes our infant teachers so special?
Yeah, absolutely. And I think our infant teachers are special in so many ways. I think they are both caring and loving, and they also really understand. They're also very skilled, and they understand what it takes to support a baby, to support a young child's development. And I think that's another really important thing to make sure you're looking for when you're trying to choose a program. Um, Independent of all the extra layers of health and safety we have, just go back to basic principles of child development. And a child's earliest years are the time of the most rapid brain development. And one of the great things about our teachers is they really understand that. And they know that the most important thing that they can be doing for children, particularly for our youngest children, is that responsive relationship they have and really paying attention to the children's needs and how they're expressing themselves. So even when it's a young child who can ask for what they want, but when they reach out and smile or if they coo, having a teacher that is responsive to that and that back and forth process, we talk about it as serve and return, but all that really means is responding to the needs and interests of the child and really, really paying attention to them. And I think sometimes you can think of that as a bonding moment, but it's so much more than that. It really is how the neural connections in the brain are being formed. So first and foremost, our teachers are responsive to the children, and that is something to look for. And I know it's hard now because parents don't have the same access to the classrooms they used to have, but if you're talking with the center director or talking with your child's teacher, like just ask them about what guides their infant program and listen to what they talk about. Do they sound transactional, like, well, we diaper and feed, or do they sound relational, where they're talking about how all babies are different and we love to learn what they're interested in and really connect with your child and with you as a parent?
Oh, I love that so much. I mean, again, I feel like I keep saying this is so reassuring, but I do love that we have teachers, educators who are dedicated to infants and just know so much about development and are so invested in building those relationships even from a young age. It's awesome to hear. Well, thank you. I'm definitely feeling a little bit less nervous myself, so I really appreciate the advice. I love being able to ask, an expert and a friend. There's really nothing better. So thank you. For those of you who are watching, if you have any questions you would like to ask Elanna, feel free to share those with us in the comments, and we will try to get to those in our next video. Thanks again, Elanna.
Great. Good seeing you, Sarah.
Great to see you
Enjoy.
too. Bye-bye.